So the first attack is injection get and select. So I identify vulnerable input parameter passed via the get request. So I copy it and I use my payload, change it, modify the original query, return my own result. I input the 0 follow and I get the data version. So the second is post and select. So to extract the current database user and version by manipulating post request parameters. So I use a development tool to insert the modify the form input value, the vulnerability backend for to validate the post data from the client. And yeah, I intercepted the post request, reflect the legitimate input value, change the value 1 with the malicious payload right here. So I change it. I submit to the post request to the server, and the result I execute modify query, successfully reviewing the multiple pieces of sensitive information. So the third is cross-site scripting. Reflected get, so objective to execute the malicious JavaScript into the browser to steal the user section cookie by multiple get request. So I type my name in here, loaded vulnerable input field in the first name, and I insert the payload to bypass and submitted the form, and the browser gender the injected tag immediately trigger on the onLog event pop-up. The alert appear display the current section cookie. So in the final cross-site scripting, store and block, the objective is to inject the persistent malicious JavaScript into the application database so anyone can visiting the block trigger the script. So I navigate to the block entry submission form and I paste the malicious payload and reloaded the display all the block entries, and the result is the application loaded and sanitized payload directly from the database and executed in the browser, and pop up the alert immediately appears showing the section cookie. You can see this is my implementing Google reCAPTCHA version 2. I type my email and my password. The reCAPTCHA version 2 displaying the I'm not robot checkbox clearly, and I take it the bridge to successful registration to get a registration alert, and I type again to check the failed registration where the user intentionally keep the CAPTCHA, and you can see the page after failure registration when I skip it. And here in my implementing reCAPTCHA version 3. In the event of using reCAPTCHA version 3, granular risk analysis scoring instead of a binary fails and pass, V3 return the score, and you can see we can likely a bot or likely a human. This allows administrator to set a custom threat host to create a dynamic responses. And you can see the action is V3 user action like login, register, checkout. This allows a backend to see detailed analytics. So this is a simple multi-factor authentication. I create a standard login form requiring an email and password to get a code to verify the credential against unauthorized user data. Anyway, I got my two-factor authentication code in my email. So I copy it, paste it into the secret code to verify the code in the verification form and the success page that I entered the 2FA correctly. I log in again to enter the wrong code. So you will see the failure page saying that you enter the wrong F2A secret code, login fail. Here we go. You can see like this. So in the final is an advanced multi-factor authentication. So the user begin at the login page. They require their email and password, and I will sign up with my SID email. And upon submission, the backend verify the password hash, and if correct, system will enable flash into the database instead of logging them. As you can see, I did log in my school email, so I sign up with another email. So I register and I log in again with my new account. So the user logging in the first time, they will redirect to the setup to FA PHP, the Google Authenticator class generated with highly secure. This is secret store is stored in the database, and user generated a Google Doc API URL that gender the QR code, and I will scan this code with my phone, and in my phone you will see the two codes, one for my did login, did register at ID, so I type it will say it incorrect, so I type again with my just sign up email account. So you can see the login is successful.